Beth,
Yes, doctor.
can you just hold on a sec? Ne? I just want to quickly speak to this guy. Ne? Just a sec.
Okay.
No hearings, disciplinary, anything I need to know.
Sorry?
Record is quickly clean. Can she check this?
Okay, I'm listening.
Or is a lega dismiss you?
You're talking to me.
Hey, Beth, sorry for that.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, we can continue.
Okay, doctor. So, where should we go? Which area?
I think you were still explaining the order blocks to see if the price, if the price will respect that, because that's a good question also, or good area to look at, because sometimes I expect that the price has to always respect some sort of an order block or one.
And
But I've just seen now that
always do that.
yes.
Do you know why? Sometimes the price might not tap the order block, might fail to tap the order block, but it will tap the AVG of the order block, the fair value gap.
Okay.
It's an option of making an entry. We don't always make entries on the order blocks. We can also make entries in the area of the fair value gap of the order block.
Okay.
Maybe we should look at one pair, so that a different pair, so that we can still do the same thing that you asking, you requesting for. Which pair? Literally, you can look up a cross or a exotic or a major. Give me one random pair.
Something that we haven't looked at for a long time. Let's go to oil, because I see some funny things happening there.
US oil, UK oil.
US oil. US oil is cheaper, my man.
Okay, yes.
Compared to the UK, yeah.
Okay, it's cheaper. I had my Asian range because I had marked my Asian range. So I think let me just delete everything, yeah? So that we can possibly be able to look at this oil, because this is your favorite. So which time frame can we have the biggest outlook?
You know, it's a rule. One daily, then we go down.
On daily, we just say, I don't know if we have a daily Choch. Obviously.
Yeah, we do.
You can see one.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, obviously, you know that at least we're turning bullish. Yeah, then we go to 4 hour. Remember, on the daily, we were still on the retreat, on the expansion leg, on the daily. It is still on the, it was an expansion leg. Wherever we go back to daily, you can see.
Yes.
Like wherever price breaks structure, you know what it does after breaking structure? This was the Choch. The daily Choch that we had. This is the same Choch. So we would expect price to do what?
To retrace.
To retrace to areas of what? Because we intending to start buying, since now you've confirmed on a daily that a Choch has been formed. So our intentions here, wherever we're waiting for price to retrace, we're hoping to set some buy entries, right? So where do we normally buy? If maybe we're intending to buy, which areas we normally buy from?
We must buy from the support.
From the support or from the demand area, right?
Yes.
So you always have to wait for the retrace, for the expansion leg to finish forming. Most of the time, ne? Are you there?
Yes,
so,
I'm here.
Yes. So wherever we break structure, we hoping for price to retrace back, to mitigate back towards our areas where we're hoping to buy from, right? Towards area where we're hoping to buy from. We always have to have it in mind that wherever we're hoping to buy, we have to buy within the areas of what? We're hoping to buy within areas of what? Give me an answer, doctor.
Wherever
we buy.
Area of value.
Which area?
We must buy from the demand.
From the demand. That's where
Which
we find
areas,
the
if you want to
areas
buy?
of discount. Because wherever we buy, we buy at a discounted price. So we buy within areas of discount. Discount is always within the area of demand, the zone of demand. So do you know what you're gonna be able to mark now within areas of discount? You're gonna be able to mark
come again?
You're gonna be able to, do you know what you have to be able to mark within areas of discount? Because we cannot buy from an empty area. We normally have to buy on the order blocks. Sometimes we buy within the FVG. Price might fail to tap the order block, but it will respect the FVG. Depending, it can respect 50% of the FVG. That's the equilibrium of the FVG, or 100%, touching the order block. So since you know, wherever we buy, we're hoping to buy within the area of discount. You can only tell that after placing the Fibonacci. So you know how to place it on the bullish side of the trend. You know how to place it, how to drag it.
Yeah, from if the trend is bullish and then what to buy is from bottom to top.
So we placed it. Let's hope maybe this expansion leg has finalized. It's done. So now we're hoping for the long retracement. That retracement we're hoping to buy from where?
From between 1500.
Yes.
So that is on selling. Sorry, that is on selling.
The only thing now you have here to mark areas where you expect to buy from. Remember, when we buy, we have to consider an area with an order block or an area with the FVG. Those are the two options where we place entries. So how many order blocks do you see here?
I can say 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus minus 4, yeah?
4. This one is 1. Because we're talking about bullish order block. These are the green candles, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically, most of the time, the most valid order blocks that we can literally mark are the order blocks with the fair value gap. Do you see any fair value gap? Do you see any gap?
Yes, between 23.6 and you can say up until 61.8.
Okay. Remember, we're marking only within the area of discount. But I had you reading between 23.6. No, leave that area of premium. Come and look within the area of discount. Do you see any gap? A fair value gap?
On the area of value, yeah, that is between 61.8 and 100.
Exactly. You can see we have a fair value gap here. This is a fair value gap here. You can see this fair value gap. Let me mark it with a block here and here. You know how you can tell a fair value gap? A week to week, whereby we didn't see this 2 weeks meeting. This is a fair value gap. So I'm gonna mark it with our FVG. So most of the time, the validity of the order block, the right order block, depends on the liquidity which lies within, above or below them. For example, if we're looking to buy, we have to look for order blocks whereby there is some liquidity above it. So FVG, it can be classified as liquidity, the fair value gap. This is the liquidity void, as you can see.
Okay.
Yes. So which order block do you see which is actually next, which is attached to the fair value gap? Which order block do you see?
The one above?
No, we always take the order block below.
For what? When we're buying? When
we're buying. And the fair value gap must be above.
Okay.
So we
have the one that we're pointing at, yeah?
We have one here. And you see, we have the fair value gap right here. And we have some liquidity. This swing low, this is some liquidity also. You see, this swing. So we would choose this order block. It will be actually the valid order block, according to what I see. Because it has the fair value gap and it has some liquidity resting on the what? On the previous swing low, which we call the what? The higher low. This is the higher low. We still have the sell side liquidity resting on the higher low. And another thing we look at, I don't know if you don't, I don't know, because you don't know what we mean by price inefficiency.
No, I don't know that.
Yes, it's another topic for another day. So wherever you see what we call the fair value gap or the imbalance, that's where we have price inefficiency. Price is not balanced. Yes, so always, wherever price mitigates, it get attracted to those areas of imbalances, those areas of price inefficiency. It's the same thing as imbalance. So you always have to pick order blocks within those areas where you must buy from or sell from. Since now we're hoping to buy, we're waiting for the retracement, we're hoping to buy within the areas of discount, and these are areas below equilibrium, which is 50.0, all this. So we just have to mark the valid order block that we might see, where we're hoping price to react. So this is the one that I'm hoping for a reaction to happen. Okay. So wherever you see price, if price manages to come here and taps this order block, you always have to go to your entry time frame, 15 minutes time frame. On 15 time frame, you're gonna look for the break of structure in the upside, forming a choke. Because for a choke to happen, you have to look for the break of structure on 15 minutes. For a choke to happen, you look for something like this. And a W. You remember, for a choke to happen, we have to look for the bullish break of structure in order to buy. Just like this. So you'll be able to see a choke. Then you're gonna confirm when price retraces to give you an entry. On 15 minutes, we're buying within the same order block you found on 4 hours. When price taps it, you're gonna come to 15 minutes. 15 minutes, you're only waiting for a reversal, a choke. Then you'll be able to do what? To buy. On 15 minutes, you're waiting for a choke, a break of structure to the upside. Because here you're gonna confirm the break of structure after seeing the choke. then wait for the retracement on the same 15 minutes, then you buy. That 15 minutes, everything which is happening on 15 minutes is within the area we found on for our order block. The order block we marked, just like you say. So as time goes by, maybe you're gonna happen to understand what I'm trying to talk about. We should just keep practicing. Wherever price reaches that point of interest, those order blocks of which we wanting price to reach, confirming, you have to wait for the break of structure in the opposite direction. If you want to buy, wait for the break of structure in the bullish side. Confirm a choke on 15 minutes, retracement, confirmation entry. You fill in your orders. Yes. Because you cannot learn these things in one day.
No, you can't. You can't.
Yeah, it's all about doing lots of practices and also reading. You see? Yes. So we're waiting price to tap this area of interest, the area of demand, the area of discounted pricing. It will come and fill the void. This, when price sells, it automatically is gonna be able to fill this void, this price inefficiency. Price is gonna be able to tap a void. The moment it reaches this area of our order block, we're gonna go to 15 minutes. 15 minutes, we're waiting for what? For another reversal within the same area of years. Another reversal is gonna give you a choke. You know the approach of trading with the choke. You wait for a break of structure to form a choke, retracement, you enter your buy. Yes. So anything we can continue looking at? Or any question?
Yeah, maybe we can look at another pair.
Which pair can we possibly look at?
Let me check quickly.
Your favorite pair?
I just want to try the pairs that I normally...
You normally milk from.
Which one is that?
I don't know. I only know oil from you. You're the one who introduced oil. You used to make $400, $600 a day. Sometimes,
yeah, those were the days.
700. So easily. I used to make a lot of money. Oil used to give you money. You could make $400, $500 a day.
Yeah, only if you know what you're doing there.
Yes, and that's
okay. Can we look at maybe? Can we look at US 30?
US 30.
Yes. So basically,
okay, let me delete all this.
Basically, what I'm doing now.
Yes.
Basically, what I'm doing now, I'm trying to avoid only pairs, like your currency pairs. So I want to diversify, having like your currency pairs, your commodities, your stocks, your indices, your cryptocurrencies, because sometimes, days are not the same. And then if you're just waiting for the currency pairs to play and they don't play, meaning that you can lose ground,
Yes, sir. I get you. You want to diversify.
Yeah, well,
so that you can have chances. If you fail to see a setup here, you can look into another area where you can possibly find one.
Yes.
All right. So this is US 30 that you wanted to look at. Let's say maybe, I don't know how to draw this trend line, but I think I can.
Yeah, you can chop that, because I think that is just to offset, not so.
Yes. So this is daily. As long as you can mark, you can see the previous trend, the daily trend. And as long as you can see the previous swing which got taken out, it can tell you The anticipation. So what do you see on daily? Because we're looking at 330.
So on daily, the trend was selling, but we already have a confirmed Choch.
Okay, so let me mark it. This is the previous lower high, which got taken out. And we are on 4 hour, sir. This is our 4 hour time frame now. Can we go ahead? Tell us, because this was our expansion leg that we saw on daily. You can simply see it's our expansion leg on daily. So what are you expecting? This is some part of a psychology. What are you expecting?
So I'm expecting the price to drop so that it can retrace before it can continue to sell. Exactly. Because now what I'm seeing now, I can see a double top or an M shape.
Yes.
Basically giving us an indication that it wants to sell just to retrace before it can actually now buy.
Yes, sir. So remember we talked about the principles of buying and selling. Yeah, when we're looking for buys, like for example, the retracement happened to come. Where do you think the retracement will? Where do you? What are our areas of buying? What should we? Our areas of buying. What should we? Where should we expect the retracement to go? In which areas?
At the bottom, because that is where our order block seems to be, where there is a red and green candle at the support.
Sometimes I prefer you to use the Fibonacci. Fibonacci makes things so simple. You can literally see areas of what? Areas of discounted pricing. Yes, that's our interest. That's where we're looking to buy from. Okay. So hopefully you know that you have to have it in mind that you always have to do what? To buy from
area of demand.
Most of the time, price won't even buy from the deep discounted prices. Sometimes price would choose to buy from other types of order block, because we have like 3 types order block. We have the main order block within demand, and we have what we call the breakers, like this is the breaker, and we also have what we call the mitigation block. So sometimes price would choose the 3 potential areas. Only that now I don't want to confuse you. You haven't started what is a breaker, what is a mitigation block. You don't know more about what I'm talking about. All those are types of order blocks that we find within a trend. When price retraces, it can choose the breaker before buying, or it can literally before buying, or it can choose the main order block before buying. So you literally have to master all the types of order blocks. You have to read more about the breaker blocks, mitigation block, and the main order block.
So is the breaker?
It's gonna confuse you. It's better maybe we start on that lesson maybe some other day.
Okay.
Yes, because that lesson actually of finding a breaker and a mitigation block includes what we call liquidity. So we need faster master at the topic of liquidity. So we're gonna be able to look deeper into the breakers and the mitigation blocks. So for now, we're practicing using the main order block. So where do you think the retracement, where are we hoping the retracement to come?
Between 50 and 100.
Okay, how many order blocks? Do you see anything like a fair value gap or any order block?
No, there is no FVG that I can see here.
There's the AVG.
We just have an
AVG, you can also mark it. You don't care about the color of the candle. This is the AVG. You see, week to week, the week didn't meet. Yes.
Oh yeah, the week didn't meet. Yeah.
Yes. So you need to practice also the AVG. You see. And how many order blocks do you see? Within
I can see
this
the one,
but this one, you can see there's an AVG above. Ne?
Yes.
So this will be the valid order block to trade because there's liquidity above it. The AVG is above it. So price always get attracted to the AVG, fills it, taps the order block, then it does what? It buys. Yes. In most cases, price we would buy at the AVG of the what? Of the breaker block. This is a breaker block. So this is the AVG of the breaker block. It will tap the breaker block and it will fail to tap the main order block. It will respect the breaker block, then it continues to buy. Of course, I don't want to talk about breakers. You're gonna get confused. Yes. So let's talk about the main order block and the AVG. So you understand, if price happens now to come here and tap this order block, what would you do to confirm your entry on lower time frame?
I'm going to go to 15 minutes.
Okay, let's go to, okay, explain to me. Okay, as I watch, if price is now here, the candles are here. This is the 4 hour that we mark the area of the order block of 4 hour. When price is here, what's the approach of confirming an entry on 15?
So we will wait for for a Choch and then a boss, and then after the boss, once the price has been retested, and then that is when we can place our buy.
That's it. That's so simple. That's what we call now a refined entries. A refined entry, a confirmation refined entry. It's always easy. Yeah. So up now, you understand that. I don't know if we can end here for now. I have some trades to share. I have some trades to close.
No problem. Yeah, you can go and attend that. Yeah.
Yes, yes. I think tomorrow you give me the time.
Okay, yeah, I will give you the, tomorrow is Friday. Yeah, I'll give you the time. I'll just look at my load shedding. Yes. And then I will propose maybe 2 or 3 time slots, the one that you can choose.
All right, Dr.